Good morning, mademoiselles and messieurs. Mystery Man 64 at your service. And, welcome to Slide 3. So, if you're watching this episode, then that means nothing went horribly wrong because, my disc of Slide 3, or the trilogy is, it took a while to actually get this to work. So, if you're seeing this, that means I got to the end. If not, there's a plan B, hopefully. So we're just gonna start a new game.
This is it, Sly. The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5x5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control.
In position.
Recovery team. On pump. Submersibles. Showtime, baby. Telekinetics. All right, it's the crime of the century and the ball's in motion.
All right, so we're off to the races. Yeah. It has been a while. We're off to Slide 3. This was,
Agent Hartcroft, take up position for a Yank 86. Over.
I've got a visual.
one of the last ones, or it was a trilogy, so it was the last one for a while, and then we got the fourth one.
The ball has stopped rolling. We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it.
Yeah, the fourth one's divisive, to say the least.
That is pull. Third skyward. Hold on.
Yeah, the other guys didn't notice the other ones being pulled off into the abyss. No, not at all. Why would you notice that?
Prep for timber.
Hiya, how are you? Well done.
Let her rip, old rock. Balls.
Okay.
Nice work.
Let's see, am I stick drifting?
Over.
Nope. Just making sure. It's a new controller. Shouldn't be stick drifting. Shouldn't be the key operand.
Ball requesting door via Agent Monarch. Over.
Launching. Stand clear.
I wonder if I'll have to adjust the volume like I did for the other two, because, you know, the volume balancing in this trilogy
I've got visual confirmation on the door. Nice shooting.
have not been great. Yay! We can break
Be
things!
advised.
Yes! Smashing!
Agent Deep 6, you ready?
Spear gun loaded.
Ah, so you press triangle and... Okay, interesting. Sorry, I was going into the same thing over and over again. Yes, that is exactly what I intended to do.
Use the square line.
Smashy smash-o.
Your cane. You might have to break your way into the lab.
Yes!
Agent Team 6, deploy!
First is down.
I'm reading both force fields down. Strong work, Team 6.
Interesting.
Every time.
How's your wife doing, Richards?
Oh, very well, Dr. M. Thank you for asking. Very thoughtful.
And your son, what's his name, Mike?
Mark, sir. He's well too, yeah.
Shame you won't be seeing them again.
Sir?
Afraid I poisoned your drink at lunch. Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance. You should have changed the security code from 1, 2, 3 after you installed the new system.
I'll improve, I swear.
No, you'll die any second now.
And the Oscar goes to...
Yes, water leaking into the lab. I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
So yeah, the other reason I wanted to play this is because A, like I said, my disc is, I'm not sure how long it's got left in it, so being able to get through this would be nice. So hopefully I can.
Power down the turret with that security.
So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, by the way, in case you're wondering how messed up my disc is, for a while I couldn't play the third one at all. Could play the first one, and now when I try to play the second one's broken. My disc is very selective, even though I just played it for the channel not too long ago.
Cooper!
So fun.
You must be Sly Cooper, the new keeper of the cane.
I also need to adjust the borders a bit, because
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy, you're trespassing.
oh, the capture card, it's a bit weird.
To this island. This fortress
This-
is mine.
This whole trilogy is
Mine.
on the disc is
Use the key to the vault.
a bit rough.
Hand over the king.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
You know, I do wonder if that would have worked.
Quick, let's regroup.
If you just made something in the shape of the cane, because I feel like, yeah, you know what the cane is. If you just fill up the hole with like some foam or whatever, you could probably get close enough thing. Point. Platforming! Yes! I'm running as fast as I can, Bentley. But yeah, because remember, last game happened. It's storytelling, it's progression. Things that happened in the previous games are, you know, actual continuity. It's great. This one, there was an era that, like this, where games had continuity, you know? You got the Ratchet and Clank games, Jack and Daxter, pretty famous ones I feel like I've talked about before. I'll probably be treating similar ground that I have. Ow. Smack.
Save yourself!
No.
If he wants to eat this!
There goes the cane.
Sly! No! Hold on, Sly! Hold on!
It was like they always say. Your life really does flash before your eyes.
So you're probably wondering how I got here.
There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next in line to continue the Cooper name.
Yeah, look at all these people.
But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood.
I wonder if they
ruthless
chose those
gangs
ones on
attacked our home.
purpose, because fourth one exists.
The orphanage I landed in
Oui.
wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer. We'd stuck together over the years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Getting inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
I mean, most of the money we've been using through these games and stuff we just kind of find lying around. Yay! Oh, hazard room.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
Is this like a warehouse that they own? Or this is just somewhere random. Alright. Boop.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost. Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting. Great. Now press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it. Okay, head for the waypoint and we'll commence phase 2.
It even shows you, like, yep, you can just click this and you can find where you're going. Alright, boop.
I've programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. The cool thing here is that it'd be perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button for a standard jump. Then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
Gotta go through a tutorial. You know, it's the third one.
All right, Bentley. What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there.
Tail's twitching a lot less.
Now look
Tail
up
is
at
a lot
that
more
building.
twitchy in other
I'm
games.
projecting another marker. Great. Now put all these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around. Nice, one down.
Man. Hoping I can make some of these jumps. Yippee!
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
Woo! 1% of the way through! We're doing it.
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the Thievius Raccoonus.
Heck of
of a page-turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using
Ninja Spire jump.
Fire jump.
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly. Try getting over to the other platform.
Wow, this room is incredibly loud. Holy dude. It is drowning out the voices.
Looking good, Sly.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle button when you're close to crawl inside.
Yep, crawling a classic. And in case you're wondering, I do not have my co-commentator with me today. This is a solo journey for now.
Nice job, Sly. You're a credit to the Cooper name. We're all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
Out we go. Boop. An opera of fear. But I believe this is where we'll be ending things off. As always, I'll be seeing all of you in the next one. Until then.